Yeah, what's up, y'all boys, bro? Hope y'all having a good week, man. Y'all know how we do it, bro. Agent versus wholesaler, episode 61, man. Gonna get right into it. This episode, I'm just gonna be calling agents. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be calling agents to see if they got any deals left. Any deals left on their thing. Alright, bro. We gotta finish calling these realtors in St. Louis. I'm gonna call Emily. Gotta call Emily. Just gotta wait until they pick up.
Hi, this is Tom Brady with Coldwell Banker. Please leave a message. Thank you.
John. Who? I don't know why I got her name labeled as Emily when that's John. That's weird. I'm gonna change that. Alright, bet. So Emily. Who did we just call? Oh, realtor John. So his name was John, not Emily. So I gotta refollow up. I'm gonna text him. Hey John, it's Ron. I'm an investor. I made an offer on one of your listings last year, and I wanted to see if it was still available. If you had any new listings, I could take a look at. Boom. I sent it. Alright, let's call Gary. 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 St. Louis, Gary. St. Louis, Gary. Oh, let's call Gary. Call Gary.
Thanks for calling. Can I help you?
Hey Gary, this is Ron. I'm trying to see if you have any new listings I can make an offer on. I made an offer on one of your listings last year. And I'm just following up.
You remember which one it was?
I can take a quick look back into it. I don't remember exactly. Give me a second which one it was, but I guess the method I'm doing right now is calling every realtor I made an offer on last year. It was 7554 Blanking Drive, St. Louis, Missouri 63135. I made it.
Yeah. Okay. What
But
area? Tell me, remind me what you're looking for.
2 bed, 1 bath plus that's vacant. If I can find something vacant, or if it's rented, I would just want to know a little bit about the tenant. To their tenant situation, as to see if they're good tenants, if they pay all right. But typically, if it's under 40,000, I'm not looking to put too much repairs. So if I can put in about maybe 10, 15 into it, just paint it, and maybe just clean it up and just re-rent it. You know.
Is that your max?
I'm saying not my max isn't 40,000. I'm saying if the most of the properties in St. Louis are worth about 45,000. So on the side I was looking at, so if I was to go in, on a property that's 44,000 and it needs 30,000 in repairs. You see where I'm going here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your max? The reason I'm asking, I just want to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my max in St. Louis, I would say is 80,000.
Okay, like 80.
Like 80,000.
I do have a property that is on the market now. The address, bear with me just a second. It's from Haywood. It is currently under contract, but I'm not sure that they're going to be able to close.
Okay, I'll take a look at it, and if anything, submit a backup offer.
Yeah. 7506 Haywood Drive, and that's 63133.
1 second. Okay. Okay, I see it right here. I see it right. And is this property is vacant, or what's going on with it? Is someone living in it?
No, it's vacant.
It's vacant. Okay. Oh, and perfect. Well, let me take a look at it and see where I need to come in at, and then I'll get back with you.
It sounds good. Thank you. Let me
You're
know.
welcome. I'll let you know. Thanks for giving me the house. Talk to you soon.
You're welcome. See ya.
All right, bye bye. Gary. He wants 65 for this property. Oh, a short sale. It requires a negotiator to negotiate the sale. So basically, since it's a short sale, that means that this home, yeah, nah, we not gonna deal with that. Short sales are homes that gotta go through the bank. It gotta go through the bank. It gotta go through the bank. It gotta go through the bank. I don't have time for that. Short sales. It's called Gwendolyn.
All lines are currently busy. At the sound of the tone, please leave your name and number, and we'll return your call as soon as possible.
Ron Reed, 239-306-4221. Realtor St. Louis. Let's call Heather.
Hi, you reached Heather with EXP Realty.
All right, we're gonna text Heather. Richard, St. Louis, St. Louis, St. Louis. Hello, I'm looking for Holly.
Yes.
Hey Holly, this is Ron. I'm calling. Last year I made an offer on one of your listings and I wanted to see if you had any new listings in St. Louis that I can make an offer on.
I do not, sir.
Not right now. Well, I'll text you my email and phone number so in case in the future if you get anything, shoot it over to me. I'll take a look at it.
Okay.
Perfect. Well, you have a good night. All right, bye bye. Holly wasn't very energetic. You want hello? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I was calling because I made an offer on one of your listings last year, and I'm an investor, and I wanted to follow up and see if you had any new listings I could take a look at and make an offer on, or any upcoming listings.
Wait a minute, back up. Who am I speaking with?
Ron Reed.
And you made an offer on one of my properties?
Yeah, I made an offer on one of your properties maybe last year. Right? Yeah, I'm an investor. I make about 5 to 10 offers a day, 100 offers a week. So what I'm doing right now is going through and calling the realtors whose numbers I had saved and seeing if they have any more listings or any pocket listings I could take a look at because I'm looking for a deal to flip right now. So I just called like 30 agents in St. Louis and I got to your number now. Now I'll tell you the property I made an offer on for you. 7729 Underhill Drive, October 11th at 6:28 p.m. I made an offer for that property.
How much did you offer? You remember?
I don't remember. It was I just see I texted you and you never got back to me. So
it must have been a real low ball up and offer.
No, I didn't. You didn't get back to me. I called you and you didn't answer, and I texted you, "Hey, my name is Ron. I'm an investor interested in making a cash offer on 7729 Drive, Underhill Drive. Also, I'm unrepresented, so I'll let you write and submit the offer." And you never texted me.
What? You said that was in October?
Yeah, that's around October.
Around, yeah, I'm sorry. I know what happened. My brother died that month, and I
Oh,
was all over. Yeah, that's why I was mentally unstable then.
yeah. So to work, yeah, it's not good to work, and yeah, when you're dealing with personal issues, it's impossible kind of to focus.
Well, I wish you had maybe I don't have my number because I got an assistant and I told her she had to take over the business because I couldn't do it. So I'm sorry, I missed your call. I missed that because that was doing it. If it was mid October, that's when my brother died. They found him dead in his apartment and that just blew us away.
Wow! Oh my gosh!
So I just came up mentally unglued. I just freaked out. Space. Me and my family, we just looked ballistic. So I apologize. I missed that one, but like I said, my brother died unexpectedly, and it blew us out the way.
Yeah, that.
So
I'm sorry about that.
yeah, but I'm still dealing with it. It's been 3 months now, but it's still.
It's a family thing.
Well, it was a trauma because it was unexpected. He wasn't sick or nothing. They said he died from kidney failure, but he didn't have any kidney issues or anything that we worked with.
Wow.
So he was 59 years old. Just went to his apartment and they found the floor dead.
Wow.
You don't understand how bad that messed me up. People. You could. I remember always telling people when they lose a loved one, "Hey, my sympathy is with you, but you don't feel the pain until it happened to you.
Exactly.
The real pain until it happened to you. You could sympathize with people throughout their loss, but until it hits you, you don't know how it feels."
Exactly. Well, I can tell you one thing, Ida. I do know how you feel. I grew up in the hood. My cousin got shot 16 times. My dad overdosed on heroin, and my brother Frankie, he got shot in the head. So, so that's why I'm trying to make a change. That's why I gotta make a change. I got to make a change because the streets, well, like for your instance, you lost it to just medical reasons, and then in my instance, I'm losing people to stupidity. And that's when you understand, when you lose, like you said, a close family member. Like, I was shocked. I was at home and I got the phone call that my brother got shot in the head in Naples, Florida. He died in around November. And he was in prison for 2 years, and he was 18 years old, in prison for 2 years. He got out of prison, and I don't know what he got into, but some people found him and they killed him. So
wow.
I don't. Yeah, I don't.
Just November that just passed.
Yeah, it just passed this November. This past November, and my dad, he died in 2017 off a heroin overdose. He spent 8 years in prison. He got out, and I'm guessing he didn't eat enough food before he did the drugs, and they took him out. And my other cousin, look, Tony, I don't know exactly what he did. And I'll be straight up with you, maybe he robbed somebody or maybe did a bad deal with somebody, and they found him at an apartment and they shot him 16 times in Memphis, Tennessee, all above the waist. And he went unrecognized, and yeah, they didn't know it was him until they did a DNA test. And he had a closed casket funeral, shot 16 times above the waist. So they basically walked down on him. And yes,
where did that happen at?
in Memphis, Tennessee. That's where I'm originally from. Yeah, Memphis.
Wow.
Yeah, that place it's something else. Not a good place for me no more. Not a good place for me. So I understand.
Where do you live now?
In Florida. And
you live in Florida?
in Bonita Springs, Florida, to get away from that environment. I and I wouldn't say it's a horror. All parts of Memphis are bad, but just North Memphis, where I essentially grew up at, it's rough. It's rough, but like you said, it takes time when something happens to somebody, a family member, and it's unexpected. You're just laying in your bed and you get a call. That's tough to handle. That's tough to handle, and
that's why I missed your call and then your offer in October. I don't even know what you offered on that property.
I think I just needed more information on it, and I was trying to get a hold of you. But it's all right though. I understand your situation. That's like I said, that's something I just went through. So I completely cut off from December 4th. Let me see, from December 7th till January 1st. I didn't do anything. Anything.
Yeah, well, yours too. My brother died in October.
Wow.
Your brother died right after that.
Right after he got out of prison, he went to prison for 2 years, and right after he got out, he died 2 days after he got out. That's just like, and what shocked me was, before I let you go, I was supposed to I was telling him I'm busy now, because I'm doing real estate and I have to cold call agents, so I wouldn't be able to hang out. And he had texted me. He was like, "Hey, we gotta hang out sometimes." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, man. I'm just busy doing real estate. Maybe one and I work. So when I get off work, I do real estate, and then my time is basically taken up. So I won't have time to hang out till maybe 2 or 3 weeks out." And he said, "Okay." And then 2 days later, he was found dead, shot in the head at his doorstep. So,
Guilty. You was feeling guilty because you just.
yeah. And the people around me were telling me that everything happens for a reason. Cause who knows, if I would have went out there, there's no telling I would have been here today.
Right.
But yeah, that day I had that guilty feeling for about 3 weeks. Like, man, if I would have just went and seen my brother, if I would just went and seen my brother one last time. I didn't think the last time I was gonna talk to my brother was over a text message. I didn't about work, me working. I couldn't hang out with my brother because I was working, and I felt so hurt. And yeah,
I understand
but
it.
but yeah, now it's February 1st. I said, you know what? You can't just sit around forever. He's gone. He's watching over me now. I gotta show him what's possible.
Yeah, you gotta get back going again.
What's possible. So I'm back to looking for houses to rent out and flip. But I appreciate you letting me know what happened. And like I said, I'm gonna text you my number and my email. And if anything in the future, just reach out to me and call me, and I'll take a look at it.
Well, I got some stuff cooking up. So what are you looking for? Wholesale flips or what? What are you?
I need 2 bed, 1 bath, that if I can get in rent 700, 800, that'll work. Some properties that I got one 4610 Lexington Avenue 63135. I picked it up for 25,000. 8455 Concord Place 63147. Picked it up for 34,000. 6221 Dardanella 63121. I picked it up for 30,000, and I got one on 3928 Oakwood 63121 for 30,000. And they're all.
You say pick them up. Are you purchasing them or?
Yeah, I'm purchasing them and letting my property management company manage them, and I get paid because I live in Florida. So my property management, Tip Top Property Management, you can look them up. They're directly in St. Louis. They manage my properties for me.
Okay, so what's the name of your organization?
My Tip Top Property Management.
No, I'm talking about your company. Tip Top Property Management.
Yeah, I'm a single investor. I got a LLC named Investments for Generations, which is what I keep all my properties under for tax purposes.
It's
But
Generations?
And IFG, investments for generations. Because typically all these properties that I hold, I'm going to hold them until I can pass them down, if they last that long.
Okay, so how do you close? What is your closing time?
Closing time, it really, if I have to be honest with you, it really depends. I can close in 30. That's what I'm looking at. 21 would be kind of pushing it. 21 days will be pushing it, but 30 days is typically what I like to get, because 30 days, it gives me time. Now I get my 5-day inspection, make sure the property is right. If it's vacant, that gives me time to know exactly how much, what we need to do in repairs, if we need to paint it, and how much that's gonna cost. Because typically those houses that I pick up in St. Louis, I don't I don't do much repairs to them because they're in basic almost rental condition. If I do any repairs to any properties in St. Louis, it has to be under 10,000, 11,000, because those properties they don't worth out to more than maybe 60,000, 70,000 in some parts. But um yeah, typically what I do, if I can find a renter during that time, that's what I try and do within that 30 days after the inspection and the earnest money is deposited. I try and find a renter to rent it out and have my crews ready. So automatically, once the closing date is closed and the property is transferred over in my name, everything is already in place. Because at the moment the property is transferred, I start getting taxed. So it's out of that owner name and it's on my name, and I got to start paying money. So I like to have everything done within that 30 days. So it's smooth for me. I've tried getting people in place after the 30 days, but then you just end up if waiting after 30 days, you sign the contract, you buy the homeowner's free. They got their money, but now you're sitting with a vacant house, and now you gotta go out, paint it within those 2 weeks, and then, find a crew to paint it, and then find a renter to get into it. So we like to handle that miscellaneously while we're doing on the way to the closing. And like you said, if I can, depending on the deal, 21 days may be the max I can do. I know for sure I can't. I know some investors can close in 2 weeks. I'm just not at that point.
So how close do you use your money, and do you use hard money?
Hard money. I typically pay 20% and they pay the rest.
What, you pay 20% of a down payment on the first property?
Yeah, yeah. So I will pay. Just say for instance 40,000. My angel investor will come to me and say, okay, it's a good deal. It's a good deal. I got 10,000 into the deal. They give me the other 30,000 and we buy the deal. That's how I bought those 4 properties.
Mm-hmm. And what do they use to qualify you? What do they qualify? They just use the qualify you?
No, it wouldn't. They would have. That was what I would call you for, to get more information. They would have to make sure that the deal would rent out first of all, and they would have to make sure it's a good deal. Cause if they wouldn't fund a deal, that's not a good deal. That's why I know exactly what price range I need to be at, and I've already talked it over. So I know in certain areas, like you said, if I was gonna do a fix and flip for a home, I can do that. I can go to my guy and say, hey, I want to do a fix and flip on this home. He'll ask me, okay, how much do you need? How much can you buy it at? I'm looking at it. If I can buy it at, typically, hold on, let me pull up my calculator right now. I'll tell you exactly how it works. If I can go into a house, and put in let's say a house is 1,000. We'll keep it easy. 1,000 square feet, right? If a house is 1,000 square feet and the average price per square foot in that community is 90. Basically, that'll put my ARV at 90,000. And for rehab, if I had to go in and do carpet, paint, kitchen, and bath, that's about 37,000 on a home 1,000 square feet, maybe a little less. But with this market, everything is up with wood and interest rates and things, etc. You got to budget for those things. And after closing costs, I like to budget typically 9% for my closing costs, so that'll be about 8,100, and I will profit on that flip 25,000 if I could buy it at 15,000. So I would buy it at 15,000, go in, put 40,000, resell it for 100, and I'll make 25,000 on it, 30,000 on it, and I'll pay back the angel investor. And it also depends on, for rental property, if the rents are 1% of the rental property, it's an automatically go. Automatic. So if you're selling the house for 100,000 and it's getting 1,000 in rent, perfect. If you're selling the house for 80,000 and it's getting 800 in rent, perfect. Selling the house for 70,000 and it's getting 700 in rent, perfect. But if you have a house that you're selling for 80,000 and you're getting 650 in rent, then it'll take forever to pay back that loan. It'll take years and years and years. So that's why, I really don't mind. For me, it's just a numbers game. I go in, I'll find 2, 3 properties, two to three streets over that's already flipped. And, I'll go off that. That's my average price per square foot. So like I said, it really doesn't matter to me. I'm a Bitcoin investor. So I bought Bitcoin back around 2013, 2014. So I got the funds to, flip these homes, which is what I'm deciding to do. But like I said, it all depends. It really just all depends on the deal, which is why on that other deal, I called you and I was trying to get more information on it, because maybe it was vacant, or maybe someone was living in it, or maybe a horrible tenant that needs to be vacated. Like, I'll tell you a story right now. I had that one on 8455 Concord Place. That lady was a mess. She didn't want to. So I bought it from one owner, and she didn't pay that lady for 8 months. She lived in her property and didn't pay her for 8 months. Not with me. You're out of there. You're out of there. When I got, and I don't mean to sound rude, but that's why I like to know tenant situations. After that, and she gave me a hard time. She had the audacity. She had the audacity to go ahead and say she wants her deposit back. Like, how are you going to get your deposit back and you haven't paid rent in 6 months? What type of lady are you? You lost your mind. You've lost your mind to think you're going. And she tried to take it. She tried to do a lot of things, but it didn't work. I don't mean to sound rude, but yeah, she got evicted out the property, and we got a new renter in there.
Well, that's fine. What thing with Bitcoin is that? Bitcoin.
Yeah, Bitcoin's nice. Take a look at it. You can buy it on Margex. If you're interested into that, you can hold it. It's kind of just like stocks, S&P 500, top 500 stocks. Also, there is other mutual funds you can invest in to hold your money, get 12% a year on it. So it's really up to you. It's really up to you. Do you got a Roth IRA?
Yes, I got several of them.
Yeah, that's something. Yeah, you should take a look at. You can max that out 6,000 a year and write that off on your taxes.
Bitcoin. It's called Bitcoin.
Wow, you never heard of Bitcoin before? Have you ever heard of Ethereum?
Yes.
Yeah, crypto. Yeah, so something you should take a look at. It's like good side hustle for the side. Any extra money you got on the side is very volatile, so I wouldn't keep. It's up to you. Very volatile. Just like the anything else, but crypto is very risky. And yeah, the S&P 500. Like Apple stocks, and there's Verizon stocks, and there's all type of stocks in Roth IRA. But crypto is just a new version of what's coming up. What's coming up in the near future, maybe 10, 20, 30, 40 years out. Maybe a good investment to hold for your kids.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that would be something. But I'm gonna let you go though because I gotta call other agents, and I only got about 40 more minutes to call about 25 more agents to see if they got any deals I can buy. So I got
some stuff coming up. Send me your email address so I can send you the addresses.
Okay, perfect. I'll text you that over right now.
Okay, great.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Russ.
You're welcome. All right, bye bye. Yeah, man. You gotta just wait through it. Alright, bro. Let's call this next agent, bro. And that was Ida. G shit, Bitcoin investor, nigga. We making shit up, bro. She asked me. She asked me how I get my money, baby. I'm a Bitcoin investor. I'm a Bitcoin investor. You know what I'm saying? But nah, though, bro. You just gotta, you feel me? That's how I go, bro. On the phones. Make up bullshit sometimes, bro. Cause yeah, she asking me questions. All right, let's call Janelle. Let's call. Oh, really? She should, bro. Let me see. I gotta text her, bro. Text her. You see, she about to send me some deals though. She funny, man. Come up with a new for that one. Alright, bro. Ida. So let's call Janelle. Alright, we gonna call Janelle right now. She about to send me some properties though.
Hi, this is Janelle. I'm not available to take your call at this time, but if you'll please leave your name, number, and a brief message, I'll get back to you.
Janelle ain't answer. Hold up, bruh.
Some of you, there's just this low grade worry that you've lived with for a long time. For some of you, there's it's like around the specific fear, like you're afraid of being alone, like you're finding love and ending life alone. Some of you are afraid of never being as successful as you would hope. Some of you fear is always around financial things. Others, it's always around physical health. Here's the reality.
All right, bro. Let's call this.
That's just part of living.
Let's call this. Oh, we gotta text Janelle.
What is your fear costing you? I personally feel like the life's toughest questions have to be brought to Scripture for answers. And if you were to take the whole breadth of Scripture, and you may be surprised to learn that what God's number one command is to us. His most repeated command to us is found in two words: fear not. More than anything else, God says to humanity is fear not.
That autocorrected. Alright, bruh. Alright, bruh. You gotta text her right now, bruh. I wonder what she sent me, bruh. I'm gonna take a look at these deals, bruh. Alright. My earnest money isn't due till Friday. So boom. Boom, Janelle. Let's see, Janelle. Let's call J. Say J.
Please leave your message for 31422679979.
Text J. J, let's see, J. St. Louis. Alright, bing. Let's call Jeff.
Hi, this is Jeff with Link Realty. Sorry I missed your call. Please leave your name and number, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks. Have a great day.
Let's see. Oh, we called Jeff. Jeff ain't answer. Jeff funny, bruh. Alright, bro. We gotta go put St. Louis, bro. St. Louis. You got St. Louis in there. Jeff. That boy Jeff. Go to Jeff. Jennifer. Let's call Jennifer. Hello? I'm sorry, my phone just cut off. Hello, can you still hear me? I don't know what my phone just did. Okay, now I can hear you. Yeah, hey Jennifer, I'm Ron. I don't know if you remember me from last year, but I was calling to see if you had any new listings I could take a look at and make an offer on. I'm an investor. Really just looking for anything 2 bed, 1 bath plus that's vacant.
I mean, I don't have any listings right now. What are you? Do you have an area that you're looking at, and do you have a particular price point? Because I'm an investor as well, but so I know a lot of things that are off market more so, than even on market.
Well,
What are you
I
looking for? Are
guess
you looking to get rentals? Are you looking for flips?
in the St. Louis area, mostly, the numbers that have worked out for me are rentals.
Okay.
So I'm not sure.
So are you looking for turnkey rentals? Or are you looking for something that you're gonna fix up and burn, or what?
Something that I can put in about 10 to 15,000 and then just go ahead and re-rent it. So I really don't want to
turnkey, but basically turnkey.
Yeah, all like right on the borderline. Maybe have some old cabinets and old.
All right, so I got a question for you. What's your do you have like a percent that you're looking for? Like, let's say that you were to buy a house for $100,000 and it would rent for $1,000 a month. That's the 1% rule. Like, do you have a particular rule that you're looking at?
You got it. You got it on the ball. You got that perfect. Yeah, the 1% rule is typically something I look at, but if the property is 200 to 300 less than where it's supposed to be at, then I'll still take a look at that because we could work out
so
rent
I
increases.
Actually have a house that I own that I just bought recently that I am planning on putting about 10 to 15 in. It's got carpets, which I don't love, but they really aren't bad. I was just going to clean them. I was going to just generally clean the house and paint everything, and then put like maybe clean or paint the cabinets, and maybe put some like LVP over there's currently sheet vinyl in the kitchen and the bathroom and the hallway, and I was going to do some vinyl plank there. It's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. It's in Calverton Park. I think it would rent for about, I would say probably $950, $1,000.
Okay.
Now I have a partner on it, and I don't know if he'd be willing to sell it, but I mean everything's for sale at the right price, right?
Exactly. I mean, if you
do you the address because I own it, so I mean it's not an assignment or anything. Like I own the property.
Do you have pictures of it?
No, I just bought it a couple weeks ago, and we just now started working on it.
Okay,
so we just cleaned all the stuff out of it, and then my guys just started painting it today.
He's painting it today?
Yeah, they just started painting it. It's going to take them a week or so to paint it,
Oh, okay. And how much would you guys be asking for that?
I mean, that 1% rule would definitely work out for us, I would think.
90,000?
I can ask. I mean, like I said, I have a partner. So, is that something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, I'll have to check out the address because I own 4 over there, but they're on 63121, 63147, 63.
Yeah, this is 135.
Yeah, I got one at 63135 on Lexington, but I picked it up for 25,000.
Well, that's a good price.
Yes, that's kind of where if it's in 6313.
Price for that area. I have quite a few in that area. I have 30 rentals myself.
Wow. Oh, I'm trying to get to you. Yeah. I'm trying to get to you, so I'm not exactly.
I was just gonna do this in Section 8. I love doing Section 8 rentals because if you get the right Section 8 tenants, if you get good ones, like they never leave.
And you're getting paid.
And every single year you can ask for a rent increase and nobody ever complains. You don't have to deal with their attitude. Like, oh, I don't want to pay more rent. You just literally do the paperwork through Section 8, and Section 8 decides whether they're going to give it to you or not. And you don't have to deal with people complaining.
Why?
Because they don't have a say in it.
Yeah, they don't have a say.
To decide. You know?
Yeah, because doing rent increases, like I said, I had to do that before. It's hard. You gotta trying to keep up with the market.
And I'm having the same issue right now. Like, I literally have an assistant who her job is to do the rent increases and stuff, right? And to do the leases. And I just told her I had to increase her rent, and I haven't increased her rent in 2.5 years. And she literally threw a freaking temper tantrum.
Wow.
And I'm like, girl, you are literally the one that's increasing the rent for everybody else.
So she's
the one telling me to do it. But no, when it comes to you, no, I'm supposed to give you below market rent.
But no, that's not gonna work. Everyone has to pay their.
Meanwhile, I pay her very generously.
Mm-hmm.
But no, even though you make $50,000 a year, you can't afford to pay
the rent prices
the same rent that everybody else is paying.
They want to be under.
Right.
Yeah, I had a property like that. We were gonna go up 50. We worked out a deal to go up $50 every 3 months, and they didn't even like that. And they were paying. They were paying 200. 200 to their grandma.
No. That's not a thing.
And I'm like, that's unrealistic. Right. But we didn't.
Would you kick them out? You evict them?
It's too much.
To
they. That's literally the only thing on Concord.
Right.
On Concord, I had on 8-4.
Inherited tenants are the worst.
Yeah, that's exactly why I said vacant, because that 8455 Concord.
If anyone is selling it, for the most part, if they're selling it, it is probably because the tenant is a pain in their rear end.
Yep, and they're not paying. That's exactly what that is. And can you imagine the girl asked for her deposit back?
I had somebody like that. Somebody asked for their deposit back. It was a 3-month short-term rental.
Yeah.
Had literal feces all over the bathroom, like all over the the shower curtain. Like, he had stained all of the bed sheets and the pillows. We had to throw them out because he'd never changed them for 3 months there. And, like, there was, like, bodily fluids everywhere.
Yeah, inheriting tenant.
Because I kept $200 of his deposit.
Well, you got to pay that. Or we're going to have to pay for it, But yeah, inheriting tenants is hard, especially since you don't have that relationship with them already, like the previous owner had. Right. And sometimes sellers will even, I wouldn't say it's being slick, but they will try and sell the property without telling the tenant they're selling the property. Mm-hmm. And I've ran into that. I'm before it. I'm like, so does your tenant know the owner will be changing and the rents will be going up?
Tenants do not like that.
They don't at all. They don't at all. And with this rent, with the prices that rents have went to, we're becoming a renter nation. Because people can't afford to buy anymore with the interest rates. So people are renting, which is it flips the market, but the rents are going to rise.
Right. Well, and that's like even my tenant, she wanted to buy this house for me. And I told her I was raising the rent. I was like, girl, if you can't afford this rent, you're not going to be able to afford to buy it. And she's like, what are you talking about? And I was like, interest rates have gone up.
Yeah.
If you buy this house, your payment is going to be higher than what I'm asking you for rent.
Exactly. That is so
and
true.
She's like, well, I don't understand. My credit score's higher than it was last year. Girl, it didn't have anything to do with that. It has to do with the
interest rates. Interest rates are up. So if you were paying $2,000 on a mortgage last year, that same mortgage is $3,500.
Yep.
So that's a huge problem where I live at in Florida with the properties, being $400,000.
Interesting to me that you live in Florida and you're calling St. Louis, because I have a friend, a wholesaler here from St. Louis, that just moved to Florida.
He moved to Florida? Mm-hmm. Well, he shouldn't buy real estate out here.
Why not?
It's crazy. I don't have too much like this.
Florida, hoping that he could pick up some like cheap hurricane damaged properties or something.
Oh no, he's not. You know, these people out here are crazy. They're selling full gut jobs at ARV.
Wow.
So these homes have been completely destroyed after Hurricane Ian, and they want to sell it for the price it would sell for when it's fixed up.
Wow.
And also, I don't think you can find a 2-bedroom, 1-bath under 300,000 in Florida. Well, in the South Coast, down from Naples, Bonita, Lee County.
Give me 1 second, Rob. I think you said your name was Rob, right?
Yeah.
Let me put you on mute real fast. Hold on. Sorry, I got some kids that were getting into a little.
Getting a little rowdy. It's all right. But yeah, I don't. If he's looking, it depends. It really just depends on how much he wants to spend. Because I'd rather go to St. Louis and spend 100,000 on 4 properties than in Florida. You know
For sure.
You can't get anything for 25.
If you're spending 25,000 per property, it's usually either a really rough property or a
Yeah.
really rough area.
Yeah, the 16221 Dardanella 63121. That was pretty rough.
That's
30.
City, right?
Yeah, that was 30,000. 3928 Oakwood 63121. That was 30,000. 8455 Concord Place. That was 34,000. And Lexington was 25,000. So
yeah, those are cheap.
Yeah, you can't find those in Florida. And you gotta make 1,000 offers to get them that low.
I'm not finding those here either.
You gotta
I don't
make.
know where you're finding them,
oh, you gotta make a lot of offers.
Areas.
Yeah, they're not in good areas, but
tax auctions.
Nope, they were regular owners. You just gotta be willing to sit down.
Yeah, you're cold calling.
Yeah, you gotta be pretty much. You gotta be willing to sit down and talk to a lot of agents. Like I think I've talked to 30 agents today, and I've got like they said I had one deal. They were trying to sell, but that property was on the market for 94 days, and they were asking ARV. But I still appreciated that they sent me the deal because I didn't see that deal on the market.
Right.
So it's really, and I also had an agent send me a pocket.
If you got anyone looking for like nicer areas, I just listed a full flip. I don't know if you know anyone because
I don't.
But I just listed a flip up in Blackjack 63033.
63033. And it was you guys are gonna be looking for a retail then. So FHA.
No, it was a flip.
A flip, yeah. I wouldn't be too interested. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. You guys are definitely gonna find someone. They're gonna buy it if it's nice, yep. But yeah, the problem is trying to, like you said, getting them at the price. And I believe the market is coming down. So my goal is to pick up 5 or 6 this year, if I can, because I'm looking at the market. You know, houses are sitting on market plus 30 days. It's going up. So which is because interest rates, and that makes sense. So eventually, around maybe March, maybe April, May, prices should be back in that low range where I can offer.
We'll see. I don't know. I just listed a house a couple weeks ago on a Thursday, and I had above asking offer by.
You still getting above action?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's good. Well, you're in a good area. Maybe you're in maybe better area.
It's 63033.
63033. Mm-hmm. Wow, that's. Well, I know for sure back then.
Built in 1986.
Oh yeah. Not that old.
I totally flipped it, and it's beautiful and gorgeous. 1,600 square feet. Ranch with a main floor laundry. I mean, just absolutely gorgeous. You know, actually sold it to the cousin of my lender's assistant.
Wow, that worked out.
My favorite lender. And I was like, hey, here's this house I'm about to put on the market. And it qualifies for this special deal.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes and sends it to his assistant, who sends it to her cousin.
And that's how deals get worked out. That's exactly how deals get worked out. You never know who you can talk to and who they can lead you to. Mm-hmm. You never know. But
anyway, I wasn't necessarily looking to sell this house, but I'll give you the address. And if you're interested, I mean, we're gonna have it ready to go here pretty soon, though. I mean, like, it's not gonna be long before we have it painted and ready to rent.
Well, I'm gonna just be honest with you. With it being at 90,000, I think you guys should just maybe go ahead and rent it out. Rent it out. I mean, I'll take a look at it.
We weren't planning on selling it. We were planning on renting it out.
Renting it out. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. Was it 7506 Haywood Drive, correct?
No, 101.
Oh, that was the last lady I was talking to. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't give you the address yet.
101.
Reesor, Reasor.
Reesor Drive, St. Louis, Missouri. Oh, that's a new street.
2135. It's a cute street. It's not a bad area.
Okay. Yeah, and it has. Is that a garage?
I'm not a motivated seller. I'll just be honest with you. Like, I'm planning on renting it, but for the right price, maybe we'll sell it.
And that's the problem. I gotta pick it up at a discount so I can make some money.
I understand that. So I get my business too.
I got mouths to feed. I will. And did you have an age for the roof?
We put it on last week.
Oh, so that's it. Oh yeah.
We just put a roof on it.
Oh yeah. Brand new roof on it. And is that a garage in the back, or is that like a shed?
It's more of a shed.
More of a shed. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice shed, but it's not a garage.
Not a garage.
It's a very nice shed, actually.
Okay, well, I don't like paying retail for property, so I'll take a look. I'm gonna take a look at some homes nearby, and then I'll shoot you an offer.
I think I'm gonna get $950 or $1,000 in rent for Section 8 all day long. Like, I'm not even worried about it. Like, Section 8 will give me that.
Section 8 will give you.
I got one bedroom apartments in U City. I'm getting $950 for Section 8 for one bedrooms.
So what? So Section 8. Would you buy the house and submit it to them, and they?
No, you put it for rent on a website called affordablehousing.com. That's where everybody lists their Section 8 houses, and then the tenants apply with you, and they ask you, do you take a Section 8 voucher? We say, well, sure we do. Well, in our case, we always make sure they have income too. We don't take Section 8 vouchers if that's their only income, but if they have income, then we are happy to take a Section 8 voucher because with income, Section 8 will pay more for a house. They have a maximum they'll pay, but if somebody has income, they can go higher than that.
And do these? Okay, yeah, because where I live at, we don't have much Section 8. This is something new, and it's sounding like if I picked up something and I listed
the government pays the rent.
Wait a minute.
It's Section 8 is government housing. The government pays the rent.
And
or at least a portion of it, maybe not all of it.
And
right?
would only certain communities qualify for Section 8?
No, everywhere qualifies, but here's the deal. Because of the pricing, Section 8 will only pay up to the 40th percentile of the area's average rent. So, therefore, it tends to be the lower income communities where the rents are lower. So, for example, I live in St. Charles County. The house I live in would rent for $2,700 a month. It's a 4-bedroom house. Mm-hmm. Well, Section 8 is not going to pay $2,700 a month.
That's about how much I pay now, too, $2,200.
$1,600 or $1,700 a month for a 4-bedroom house. Maybe $1,800, depending on whether the person has income, right? Mm-hmm. So you have to find a house that is in an area where $1,600, $1,700, $1,800 a month makes sense and is market rent. And what is areas like that, which is not necessarily just North City either. It's a lot of North County, a lot of South St. Louis City. There's a lot of areas like that where that is the normal market rent. But basically, it has to be in an area that's in the 40% or lower areas. Does that make sense?
Yes, that's making sense. I'm looking up Section 8. Is there what was that website you mentioned again?
Affordablehousing.com.
Affordable, affordable housing. Okay, I see it right here. Let's give me a second. Cause this is I didn't know that the government will will basically like cover the rent. That's
Well, you have to be careful because you got to think about it, right? If somebody's getting government rent, they probably don't have a lot of income. So if they don't have any, you got to be careful. If they don't have any income, how are they going to pay their utilities? And if they do have income and they're not reporting it, then they're not honest people.
Yeah, they're not too honest because.
So basically, we always say we will only take people who qualify for Section 8 because their income is low enough, but they have to actually have income.
But they have to actually.
So there'll be like moms with a couple of kids that make $2,000 a month.
Yes.
$24,000 a year. It's not a lot of money, but it's enough to where if you've got free rent, you can pay your utilities
and feed your family.
Yeah, and be all right.
Whoa. Okay, I'm glad I talked to you about this Section 8 because that might be something.
They're at least responsible enough that they have a job, right?
Because I like your market that you targeted, a mom and dad with a kid. Because if they have a kid, they're gonna make sure they keep that house in check, even if they're not.
If they don't have a kid, they're not going to be able to do a 2-bedroom house.
Really?
And I have some that don't have kids, but they have my 1-bedroom apartments. So like I have a disabled veteran in my 1-bedroom apartment that has Section 8. I have a single grandmother that has Section 8 that has my 1-bedroom apartment.
Okay, so people with kids will qualify for
2, 3, 4 bedrooms. Yeah, depending on how many kids.
And a single person would only qualify for 1 bedroom.
Correct. So I really think 2 and 3 bedrooms are your sweet spot. When you get to 4 bedrooms, there's hardly any Section 8s for 4 bedrooms, but also you got to think they're going to have at least 3 kids, maybe more.
So they should be making some money.
Well, they're going to have to make a little money, but also, like, I have 6 kids, so I understand. Kids tear up a house.
Oh, yeah.
So
kids, yeah.
Be careful, because if they got 4 kids, 5 kids, and their kids are all under 10, you might not have much house left.
Not after I come back. Oh, and that was a question I wanted to ask you. Is it like a rent to own Section 8 or they just...
No, just rent.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nobody talks about this.
Here's a website you might want to go look at. It's a friend of mine. She runs it. She's here local in St. Louis. She has a website called Section 8 Educate. Number 8, educate.com. And she sells a couple of like coaching courses, and they're pretty reasonable.
Go section8.com.
No, section8educate.com.
Oh, Section 8.
Educate. EDUCATE.
Educate.
SECTION, the number 8.
Section8educate.com.
Right.
Okay, I see her succeed.
Her name's Jennifer Donnelly.
Yes.
And she's got some pretty reasonable courses on there. I took one of her courses, and it's just crazy informative for some really
I've got a lot of information from just talking to you in these 15 minutes. This is I see it. I see it, and wow, okay. I thank you for letting me know about this. I'm gonna definitely look more into this because this may be, even if I have, 10 Section 8 rentals, that'll be almost like you said.
Well, the nice thing is, your rent comes in every month.
It's coming in.
And they never move. Because if you have a decent house, most people who take Section 8 vouchers have terrible, crappy houses. So if you keep your house decent, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be decent. And you're going to have 50 different Section 8 people wanting your house. So you get to pick the top of the top, the cream of the crop tenant.
Yes, cause oh my gosh, this saves time from Facebook groups trying to find tenants and marketing trying to find tenants.
Oh no, you post that stuff on affordablehousing.com, you're gonna have 50 people in the first week. If you got decent pictures and a nice place.
Yes, now I'm understanding where you're coming from when you say you're gonna get that rent regardless. Cause Section 8, there's a lot of people. I don't mean to be rude, but like you said, there's people and there's lower income families. I'll put it like that. There's a lot of lower income families who would love, like you say, Section 8, and they go on that website and they see the home. You're gonna have people submitting all day.
Right.
Wow. What?
But they have to have a voucher. You have to make sure they have a voucher.
Oh, can you explain to me that one?
So Section 8 is a program that you sign up for. You get put on a waiting list, and eventually you get picked in a lottery and you get given a voucher. And the voucher is going to say on it, hey, you're approved for a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom house. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And here's your date that you can move in, and here's when your voucher expires. All right? Section 8, I mean, I think they can do up to 10 years of Section 8 or something.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, and that's perfect. That's something that I was reading right now. She said in their Section 8 succeed. One of the questions were, will they stay a long time? Can they take care of the property? Are they going to be easy to work with? And do they have some income, like you were mentioning?
Mm-hmm.
Do they have some income? But okay, well, I appreciate the call, Jennifer.
No
I'm gonna
Well, let me know if you're interested in renting. Like I said, I'm not a motivated seller. We were just gonna rent it, but
rent it.
you know, I mean, give me an offer, whatever you think is,
what
that
it's
you'd
worth.
be willing to pay. And honestly, it's gonna be something that's gonna probably be ready to rent here in just a couple of weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and it'll be ready to rent. You won't even have to put 10 grand into it.
And then I can, if I buy it, I will be able to list it.
On affordablehousing.com. In fact, if you decided to buy it, I'd probably even help you find a tenant.
Well, I'd appreciate that a lot. Let me do some thinking on it. Like I said, I don't like buying retail,
like I said,
but
I'm not a motivated seller, but if I can make a little money on it and have a little money to buy the next one, why not?
Why not? Cash is king.
Right.
Cash is king. But I appreciate it, Jennifer. I got a lot of information tonight. I appreciate. You should sell a course yourself.
Oh no, I don't do that. I just give my information for free.
You should.
It's true too.
I'm
always helping people.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. You help people, you get helped out. But well, Jennifer, it was good talking to you. You have a good night.
You too.
I'll talk to you soon.
All right, good luck.
All right, bye bye.
Bye bye.
All right, bad. Feel me, bro. Long ass phone call for no reason, bro. Long phone call for no reason, man. Let me call L'Ariel, see if L'Ariel got it. Let me see. Let me see if L'Ariel ever got the chance to go out there today. Let's call her today. One last phone call.
I'm sorry.
She didn't answer. I don't think she got out there. Before my inspection is up. Yeah. Let's do Friday. All right. All right, let's see, bro. Hold on, I'm trying to send. Hold up, bro. I fuck with section 8, but we gonna have to remember that. Hmm. All right, bro. We got a call. It's good talking to Jennifer. All right, bro. Let's make one more phone call. I'm gonna make one more phone call before we get out of here, bro. Realtor St. Louis. Realtor St. Louis. All right, let's call Jen.
Hello?
Hello? Hey, Jim. How's it going? This is Ron. I'll be quick because I know it's late, but I was calling because I made an offer on one of your listings last year, and I wanted to see if you had any new listings I could take a look at and make an offer on this week.
No, I don't have any at this time.
All right. Well, I'll do is I'll text you my phone number, email address for in the near future. If you get anything, I'll take a look at it and get you my number. I appreciate you picking up though.
All right.
Have a
Take
good
care.
night, Jim. Take care. Bye bye. All right, bro. We gonna get out of here, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that episode of Agent versus Wholesaler. I'm out of there. Done.